Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and back once again with some more Pokemon trading card game pocket. Today's video, I'm going to once again be going back into ranked and see how far we can get. When I left off, I think I got to beginner 2 or 3, but we're not very high in it at all. I played like maybe 4 or 5 matches and managed to win all of them. But to be fair, I think it was against a lot of bot accounts. But we'll see if we can actually run into some real people today. I'm once again playing my dual threat Charizard deck, as I call it, just because I'm having a lot of fun playing it. But if you're curious for all the cards that are in this deck, I'll have a description in the video below. And yeah, that's enough of me rambling. And let's go find our first set of ranked matches. Alrighty, looks like I found my first opponent here, and we unfortunately have the misfortune of going first with Charizard, which is no good. But I guess we'll start with Charmander out in the opening slot, just because we can attack immediately with Charmander, where we can't do that with Growlithe. And I'm seeing art on the back of these cards, so this might actually be a genuine human being. Who knows? I'll probably be able to tell immediately, depending on the kind of opening hand they have. But they're thinking long and hard about what to start out with. And they're also playing Moltres, so this might also just be a Charizard deck. But they have a better start than me. Alright, well hopefully this Pokeball will net me a Moltres and alleviate my worries. And net me another Charmander. Alright, under normal circumstances, that'd be a very good thing. But unfortunately not right now. There's our buddy Moltres. Alright, well we need to get this out into the field immediately. Unfortunately, I didn't draw into a leaf or anything, so we are going to have to spend an energy next turn, which will delay us further to getting built to get Charmander out. But them's the breaks, I suppose. But hopefully they break and don't have anything to build at the moment. That would make things a lot easier. Sometimes, especially when running a deck like this, I know I complain about this probably a lot, but it really feels almost insurmountable if you're going first, because there's just nothing for you to do. You're just wasting a turn of inaction and can't do anything. Like, I wish they would add more for, not go overboard, but like a card of some sort, maybe for each typing, where it can merit going first. Because right now, I think, I mean, I can't speak to what the strongest deck in the game is, but I feel like it's probably a water deck. Just because they can get started on turn 1 if you hit into Misty and everything. But I think, I mean, Psychic kind of has that now with Giratina. So, I guess it's kind of slowly starting to get there. It looks like they might have bricked here, so that's good. And we have Charmeleon. Alright, we don't want to evolve. I guess it really doesn't matter which. I guess we can just evolve this one on the bench. We're going to get this one out anyhow. Alright, let's get an energy into Charmander. And let's get Charmander the hell out of here. And we're going to oak it up, and hopefully I see a Charizard here. Alright, Arcanine and Sabrina, not bad. We'll go ahead and evolve. So we might just go ahead and build into Arcanine then in that case, because I can't exactly guarantee that I'll draw a Charizard anytime soon. Or which one I will even draw into if I do draw into one. So we can get Arcanine started faster if I get lucky in some coin tosses, but we'll see what happens here. If things go really well, if I draw into... So I'm running 2 Charizards, in case I didn't say that already. I'm running the Genetic Apex Charizard and the new Shining Revelry Charizard. If I draw into the Shining Revelry Charizard, we can actually sub that in sooner than later, because it has the Stoke ability, which it gives it the ability to put energy on itself. Whereas Genetic Apex is completely reliant on Moltres, so it's kind of hard to do anything without that. And we draw another Moltres, so okay, the decision kind of gets easier all the time. So we're going to build our Arcanine, because I don't know, since it's already here, and I don't know when or if I'll draw on the Charizard. And I really needed 2 heads here, so yeah, we're kind of in a bad way. Because it kind of means I got to sacrifice Moltres here. I don't really have a choice but to do that. Which is very, very, very unfortunate. But Arcanine is not ready to go. And I'd have to put an energy into Moltres to even retreat it. which delays me further, so don't want to do any of that. Oh, they're actually going to opt to not attack. Okay, that's good then. And we have a leaf. All good things. So, since I got a Sabrina, I can actually force that Charmander in if things get too out of whack, I think. Alright, we got an energy into Arcanine. We're gonna Inferno Dance it up. And I don't need a heads here, but it would really hurt not to have it. Alright, Arcanine is ready to go. So unless if they don't, as long as they don't play any other basics, that could be a problem. But as long as that doesn't happen, we can sub that Charmander in and take out an early threat of Charizard. So we can build ours. But let's see what they opt to do here. They're thinking awfully long about it. Which I understand. Take your time, my friend. So if they don't have any other basics, this makes things a lot easier and gives us an advantage. If they don't go ahead and run the timeout. You still there, bud? Hello? Is there anybody in there? Alrighty then. Well, maybe we'll be taking this down to the wire. Trying to wipe me out here. Alright, they evolve into the Charmeleon. Alright, they're going to oak it up. Now, them playing a basic here would kind of screw me, because that means I can't guaranteed get rid of Charmeleon. But they're running out of time. Alright, they don't play anything else, and they just attack straight into Moltres. That's actually fine. And we get our Charizard. And we have a leaf in hand, so we don't have to spend any resources. Let's get Charizard built up here. Wait, actually, no. I almost screwed up. I can't play Leaf and Sabrina in the same turn. I almost did that because I'm a stupid person. So we're going to put 2 energy in Moltres, retreat into Arcanine, and kind of ruin their day here. Sorry, bud. Only one of us can run Charizard. And it's going to be me. Alright, we take Charmeleon out, do 20 damage to ourselves, and that eliminates one threat of Charizard. And now we can start working on the one on the bench. They're going to run out of time. They've been taking a long time between turns. I think they're gonna. I'm gonna win by time, by time delay or whatever you want to call it. Because they can't have a whole hell of a lot of time to make plays. I know it says 80, but it'll be shorter than that from all the time they've wasted. Okay, buddy, come on now. You must play something, my friend. I put an energy into Moltres. I'm going to play a Pokeball. And play another Moltres. There's always another. All right. But that's actually okay with me because I'm going to Sabrina it in and they need 2 energy to even get it out. So we're going to put an energy into old boy here. And I'm going to ruin your day here, pal. We're going to bring in this other Moltres so I don't have to tack into this one. And unless they have a leaf, they can't actually get that one out. But even so, I mean, I lose Arcanine here regardless, but if they do leaf out, I lose Arcanine. But as long as I heal that Moltres, I can just tag Charmander in here and just one-shot it. But let's see what they choose to do. making plays before anything's even happened yet. But this person is a thinker. That is for sure. I put energy in Moltres. They do have a leaf. Alright. My plan is not ruined unless they have... Unless they play Potion right here and now. And they do not. We lose our Arcanine. But we're just going to sub in Charmander, who I did not expect to do the damage with. But we can at least swing immediately and not delay, and risk losing. So we're not going to evolve, because that would be a very, very stupid thing. And we're going to Cyrus in this Moltres here. And there's the lad. And we're going to swing with Charmander. And take this Moltres out. Now, if you'd have told me I was going to win this duel with Charmander and not Charizard, I would not believe you, but we'll take the wins where we can get them. But alright, I think we actually ran into a real person there, and the deck more or less held up, I think. Could have been definitely, we could have definitely had some better luck. That would have been nice. But good game to that opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next ranked match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, and this will be a rank-up match, so if I can manage to close this one out, then we'll be, I guess, beginner 4. I'm going to presume each rank goes up to 5. It's just an assumption I'm making. I don't really know for sure. And another Charizard deck. Alright, I respect it. And they're all getting better starts than me. Alright, well, hopefully I can draw into, just naturally draw into Moltres here so we can leaf out Growlithe and get it in. And start building Arcanine, I guess. And we get a Pokeball. Okay, still an opportunity to not play a trainer card here. Show me Moltres. Look at this beautiful Firebird. Alright. Well, now, we're just going to leaf out the Growlithe. So we can start building this turn. And if we can draw into Arcanine naturally, and not have to do it with Oak, that'd be even better. But we're going to do what we can. Alright, we're going to Inferno Dance it up. And show me at least 2. You showed me 1. Alright. That's usually what I get 99.9% of the time, if not 3 tails. Okay, here we go. Now, hopefully you miss on yours. I need to hit on mine and you miss on yours. And of course you do not. Nope, why would you? That's only reserved for me. Okay. We get a Charizard, but no Arcanine to speak of, or Charmander. There's Charmeleon. Well, we got damn near the whole line, but we're missing the basic thing that we need. Alright, we're gonna put this energy into Growlithe. Hopefully I see an Arcanine soon. We just need 1 heads to make this work. Got 2. We only needed the 1. So we'll get an energy into Growlithe. Energy into this Moltres because I got nothing else to put energy into. And hopefully we can net an Arcanine here. So I can get rid of that. Well, I can't really tag it in. I don't have Sabrina. But we need to get rid of the looming Charizard threat. I don't even have a Charizard that looming right now. Well, they're getting better coin tosses than me, so that Charizard's going to be ready to go. So, and there's our Charmander. There's our bud. Okay, I do kind of need an Arcanine, though. And did not get it. Okay, well, I guess we're going to throw an energy into Charmander back here. And do what we can. You've got to give me some better coin tosses here. Come on now. Alright, well, we're going to be building into probably the heavy hitter Charizard over the Shining Revelry one. Alright, they got another Moltres on deck. Now they're going to swing. They are going to swing. All right, we get another Pokeball. Let's just go ahead and mill this deck out. We get another Charmander. That's always good. All right, well, we got to play Charmeleon. So I can't really play Ino right now. I don't want to give him a free kill on Moltres, so I won't. We'll retreat this one out, bring this one in since it already has the energy into it. And we'll do Inferno Dance. Now this just kind of set them up for Cyrus, unfortunately. All right, come on, give me something here. Of course. I see that more than I do anything else, honestly. All right, well, that hurts quite a bit, because now it means we have to wait a little while to get Charizard going. I mean, kind of 5 energies where you want to be sitting with Charizard. They get the Charmander out. I mean, we're at a race against the clock. All right, we get a Leaf. We get our Charizard out. At the very least, I can KO this Moltres, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I don't want to give them any free unnecessary points. Now they could Cyrus in Moltres and kill me that way. But we don't really want to give them that option. We'll Crimson Storm. And hit him for 200. While taking 20 ourselves. But now we can't do Crimson Storm again. It's going to take 2 turns to get Charizard back up. Okay, the smartest choice probably would have been to play the Shining Revelry Charizard now that I think about it, but I wanted the guaranteed damage. Now, none of this matters if I draw Sabrina next turn. If I draw Sabrina, I can one-shot either one of those Charmanders and they conceded. All right. Well, they probably still had a chance there, but they must have just bricked unbelievably bad, so I will take the win where I can get it. But yeah, that's so far so good for Charizard. Haven't lost yet. Knock on wood. Hopefully I can keep the streak going. But I think I got a rank up off that if I remember. If I saw the screen correctly. So let's actually check on that real quick. And that does get us up to beginner rank 4. All right. Well, I will go find one more match and we'll see if we can end this on a high note and get closer to beginner rank 5. But I'll be back when I find my next game. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent here, and of course, have to go first, which is bad. I've not had Moltres in my opening hand once. But alright, we're going up against a third Charizard deck, because I've just been running mirror matches this whole time. I see the Mewtwo skin, and we have the type disadvantage out of the damn gate. That is not good, and we're having to go first, so they're going to get a free 50 shot on my Charmander, and we have no bench to speak of, so we're just in a real bad way already. Okay, well, this might be where the winning streak ends, because I have the misfortune going first. If they have Misty and hit on anything, I'm just probably shit screwed here. Let's hope that doesn't happen. All right, well, I can literally do nothing here. Yeah, if you're playing a fire deck and you're going up against water and you have to go first, like I just feel like you're probably screwed. I mean, it's just no winning no matter what. Thankfully, he doesn't have Misty, but if they go first and hit Misty, you're dead. If you go second where you can't attack and they can build just fine the normal way, you're dead. So it's just like, what the hell are you gonna do? Especially since we're going to need an extra turn to get Moltres out here to build the Charmander up, so it's just like kind of already in a hole. Like already killed my, could almost kill my Charmander in one shot, so we're going to have to leaf up, get Charmander out, hope to God they don't have a Cyrus to kill Charmander. and do what we can. But we were probably already at a probably insurmountable start. An insurmountable hole from not having Moltres in the opening hand and going up against water. And having to go first. Because again, they can easily just Cyrus in, Charmander, and then my whole game plan is wrecked. All right, but they're probably gonna bring in Manaphy here, so that's at least something. Now, what would be even better here is if I drew Charmeleon. I mean, I still need Charizard. Don't get me wrong, but we need the evolutionary line immediately. All right, I got Charizard, which is still good. What I need here, though, is Charmeleon, which I did not get, which puts me in a little bit of a hole. Because we still need 2 turns to get Charizard in here. And yeah, this is starting to look real bad. I've pretty much got to have Charmeleon next turn because Palkia is going to be ready to go next turn. So like a Charmeleon's got to appear here on the draw because I have to play. I know I lose my 2 Charizards potentially. So yes, I am in a very bad way, and I drew Growlithe. Fuck. Okay. Well, I got no choice. I got to make something happen or lose. So I really need a Charmeleon and a Charizard in this redraw. Yep, that was the unfortunate risk. I did not get a Charizard back. So I'm probably screwed. Unless this is 3 heads and I get Arcanine going, but why would it ever be? Okay, well, guess we'll put 2 energy into Growlithe and lose Moltres this turn. Alright, well, I have no choice but to put Charmeleon in the opening slot once Moltres gets KO'd. Because now I need the other Charizard as well. So now we got 2 things going against us. I need Genetic Apex Charizard. Now, if they have a Cyrus, they can bring a Charmeleon in. Okay, they played a supporter card, so they don't need it. And they hit Tails on it, but it's not really going to matter too much because they're going to be able to swing. Kill Moltres. And pretty much put me in a damn near insurmountable hole because I've got to top deck Genetic Apex Charizard and I didn't. So this is game. Excellent. I mean, I guess maybe it's not game. So I'm going to have to do this. Now, Vaporeon undoes this because they'll be able to put 2 energy into this Palkia and kill the Arcanine. But we're going to have to hope they have that because I just was not lucky enough to draw my Charizard. So Vaporeon ends us and a Misty ends us. Like, there'll be no way for me to win if that happens. And they probably got Vaporeon, or because they just put energy into Palkia. And why else would they do that? Alright, yep. If they don't have it now... I just gotta... I'm praying for a brick. That's really all I can do. Alright, they want to use Eevee as fodder. Oh, they're actually not even running Vaporeon. They got Glaceon. So they want to delay here. Well, this coin toss... Okay, I have to retreat. I've got to have Charizard. I did not get Charizard. Son of a fucking bitch. Oh God, I'm getting absolutely screwed on these draws. Well, all right. Well, I got no choice but to bring in Moltres here to try to survive and fight another day. Now, thankfully, we don't have the weakness, but we can't really afford to wait around. Namely because Palkia is looming back there. And there's 4 cards here. There's 3 cards here. 2 of these are Charizard. 1 is Cyrus. Fuck. Why did the draws screw me so hard? Damn it. Yeah, go ahead and paralyze a dead Arcanine here. Well, that went as poorly as it could have. Just bricked on every front that I could have, so there's that. So there's the first loss of my ranked match attempt here. So do you lose points for ranked matches? I'm not really sure. I guess you don't really lose anything. Maybe just not at the beginner ranks, but all right. Well, we won 6 games in a row before I finally lost one with Charizard. It was only a matter of time before I was going to break like a son of a bitch, and it did. But all right, well, good game to that opponent. Can't win them all. But yeah, not a bad little streak going, but hopefully we can climb a little bit higher in here. I mean, I don't know how easy it'll be to get through the ranks. It looks like there's like 5 stages to each one. So I don't know if I'll get to... I think Master Ball is the top one. I mean, that would make the most logical sense for Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that's the top rank. I don't know if I'll hit that, but I do plan on experimenting with more decks in ranked as well, other than just playing Charizard over and over again. I got a few more decks that I want to try. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling here. If you made it this far in the video, I do thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.